Off-road lighting, it's one of those things, it's kind of a controversial topic. Some people think that it's super cringe and like it's not necessary and everybody wants to do it at the beginning because it's just sexy. But the truth is, it's actually extremely beneficial to have good off-road lights when you're in situations that a lot of times you didn't anticipate being in. Sometimes when I go camping, we'll pick a spot that we want to get to and run some trails that we hadn't run to get there. Inevitably, we end up rolling into camp later than we anticipated. You're trying to find a campsite you hadn't been to, it gets dark. That's really where I use my off-road lights the most. Now, if you plan to do a bunch of nighttime wheeling, this may be a purchase you want to do earlier in your build process. If you don't plan on it, it could probably wait a little bit. You want to protect your rig first, get stuff like sliders and skid plates. You know, I had to replace my transmission because I prioritized other purchases earlier in my build. So it really just depends on what type of wheeling you anticipate doing. But today we want to talk about installing two different types of lights on the truck. The folks at Novsight sent me these. A lot of people would use these as ditch lights, but you can use them for whatever you want. They have the amber covers on them, which is how I'm going to use them. You could also pull that off and just go white. And then the folks at Auxito, I think I'm saying that right, they sent me some new LED headlights that we're going to be putting in. Light Force is my light bar. Baja Designs are my ditch lights and my chase lights. Pathfinder are my fog scene lights. So got a little bit of everything. So adding two new brands, it's just joining the family for us. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into the installation. Lucky for me, I actually, when I was doing my lighting, I pre-wired my Switch Pro to have the plugs for two lights I was gonna put up here. I was originally thinking I'd do like a Baja Design LP9 or like a Pathfinder up here. But as I got into it, I just found that I wasn't using the lights as much as I needed, so I prioritized other purchases. But now that these have come in, I'm pre-wired for it, so that's where we're gonna stick them, right here on the front, and then we'll do these. And then when it gets dark, I'll give you a little A/B test, and we'll see what we think. So on the outside edge, the Pathfinder scenes, and then we got the Novsights up here in the center. I think it looks pretty good. That's officially the easiest install ever. These little Novsight lights are on the bumper, looking awesome. We're gonna move on to the Auxito LED lights. Haven't opened this up, so let's get into this one. Oh, we've got some white gloves that look like they, I've got some gloves for my children, apparently. So zip ties, little Allen wrench. We've got the plugs and then the bulbs themselves, which are right there. So this should be a pretty straightforward install. We're gonna pop out the existing bulb. Also, these gloves stretch, so they're not nearly as small as I thought. So that's plugged into there now. And then I believe we're just gonna try and fish this in here. Okay, I think we're in. So we'll do the other side and then we will test it. Oh, it feels like it's in there. Oh, we got a phone call. Yo.
Hi, Dada.
Hey, Lucy.
I'm calling Dada. Hi, Dad.
Good to hear from you. Hey, I gotta keep.
She stole my phone.
Oh, and she hung up on me. It was a very important conversation. Okay, let's test it out. See. Well, that is the Auxito LED lights and the Novsight off-road pods. I love these things. I mean, they're super cool. Excited to run them on the truck. Appreciate these companies sending these items out. And if you guys are interested in either one of these products, you can jump down to the description. I'll put links with discounts for both of them. You know, these are good budget-friendly lights, and build quality is great, and I'm super pumped with them. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember, the more you camp, the less deer the aliens abduct.